thing is another coach, and this one has me scratching my head. Mike McCarthy to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the reason it has me scratch my head is this is so far off what Pittsburgh usually does with hiring a young coach, somebody they think is going to stay there for 15 to 20 years. They hired Mike McCarthy.
Hey,
first of all, I want to know why. Why do you think that, guys? Why do you think that happened?
Well, hold on real quick. How about him being the best coach in that division now?
Name the coaches. Well, who else in there?
I mean, with just
Todd Monken, Jesse Minter,
him, and then Zach Taylor.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, Big Ben loves this hire. Pittsburgh Steelers legend. He loves the hire because of what you just said. It goes against everything they've always done, and they're hiring an offensive guy. And he said, what's been the downfall of the Mike Tomlin era since like they had Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown and me? He said their offense has been mediocre for the last 10 or so years. So you got defensive pieces. J.J. Watt's not going anywhere. You got those freaking a couple of those linebackers and secondary says. So, what was the issue this year? That offense. So they went out. He said went against everything that they've always done. So that's why he loves it, is because you know what? We're not going in the same old routine, same old. We're going to go get a guy that's innovated on the offensive side of the ball. Now, has that been helped because of the quarterbacks he's had in his career? Could say so, but he's at times known as one of the best offensive coaches in the game.
Do you also think it might be because of the division they're in, and they realize they have a chance to win this division right now, and they want to go get a guy who has won a Super Bowl, who has been successful, and they want to go ahead and capture that division?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a 60% winning percentage in his career as a head coach. If you take regular season and postseason combined. Now, I mean, you look at the playoffs, I think it was like a 50% winning percentage, but still, it's better than
I don't
none.
think they're even looking at that right now. They're looking at let's win.
Well, no, I'm just talking as a whole. So when you take his pedigree, I mean, in his career, he's been a very successful head coach. So, like you're alluding to, I mean, obviously, it's one of those things where defensively, they've been really good defensively for several years, and we all know Tomlin being a defensive guy, their offense has been lacking, to say the least, for several years. And so you get a guy, who is good with young quarterbacks. We know I doubt they're going to roll with Mason Rudolph next year. There's a chance they may. Lord help them if they do, but maybe he can pull out the Oklahoma State Mason Rudolph. Who knows? But I mean, you're going to have a guy that's going to have to come in and reshape the offense, and groom a quarterback along the way. And I mean, we know, I mean, he was very crucial to Dak's, career early on and getting him to where he is now. And even Aaron Rodgers. So it's a probably, I mean, a safe hire. I wouldn't say it's sexy by any means. I wouldn't say that it's probably the best one they could have got, but it's a safe hire for the position they're in, because he can build his defensive staff, tell them, hey, maintain what you got and go rebuild the offense.
Well, here's another thing that's kind of overlooked. Scroll up to the top and tell me where his hometown is.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
This is his dream job.
Wow.
This is where he's from. It's where he went to college. So he grew up a Steelers fan, grew up in the glory days, blah, blah, blah. So, there's that connection there too.
Hey, this dude 125-77 with Green Bay, right? And he won the Super Bowl in 2010. And then with Dallas, 49-35. If you look at those Dallas years, 6-10, but then 3 years of 12-5. And he gets hammered because of the playoffs, obviously. But 12-5, 3 years with Dallas, and don't crucify me, Dallas fans, but we got to call it like it is. Right now, if you can go 12-5 with Dallas 3 years in a row, you got to be doing something right. Am I wrong?
I'm not arguing. I mean, it's one of those things where if you win 12 games in any organization, I mean, you're doing something right. But when it's like I've always said, ever since back with Romo, I mean, you go and spend all this money on offense and don't spend nothing on defense, that's what's going to lead to your postseason career. But the unfortunate situation is always going to be injuries and nonsense. But
now let me
the
show
guy
you this.
has been very successful.
Let me show you this. Look at the top 51 cap space they got.
Yeah.
45 million. Way different than Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Way different.
They don't have money wrapped up, big time contract wrapped up in a running back or quarterback.
Quarterbacks, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
hey, but all I ask and I beg of you, please, Mike McCarthy, get Caleb Johnson ready to roll.
He drafted him. John's been
Drafted him.
praying,
Dude didn't
lifting his
even
name
touch
up.
the
Man.
ball.
I was so stoked that was going to be the dude, and then Kenneth Gainwell comes out here. I mean,
He
I-
did too.
I think I don't know if we didn't have the conversation with you,
so
John,
stupid.
but I had the conversation with my brother and Matt and Ben, and I came out and said I wouldn't touch Caleb Johnson. And my cousin's like, why? And I said, well, look at their history in the run game. It ain't been good lately. And I said, what makes you think that he's going to start over Jalen Warren? And then I even think I mentioned, it's like, they just got Gainwell. Like, I mean.
Well, the problem is he was a different back than they've drafted, in years. But at the same time, Kenneth Gainwell
was a stud, baby. It's a stud.
He was a career fourth stringer until this year. Now he's a freaking Pro Bowler.
I'd take him on the Chiefs team.
Hold on. Oh, we're just giving everybody a Pro Bowl spot now. So